Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video, you are going to learn what is an Azure file share and how to create an Azure file share. I have divided the Azure file share concept into four parts. The first part I am going to discuss about what is an Azure file share and how to create it. And in second part, I have discussed how to mount an Azure file share and about its deployment. And the third part discuss about what is a soft delete and how to enable it. And the fourth part discuss about what is a share snapshot concept in Azure file share. And I thought of doing the all these 8 in one video, but that would be a lengthy one, so I thought of doing this in parts. So let us start with the first part about how to create a file share and what is file share, its features and benefits. It is a cloud storage service that allows Windows Server administrators to access Server Message Block Protocol, which is SMB protocol, in the Azure cloud by setting up file share in the Azure Management Console. These are very suitable for general purpose file data. For an application that currently runs on on-premises server, storing files in an Azure file share might be a good choice. You can move the application to Azure and use file shares as shared storage. And concurrently, we can mount this Azure file on cloud or on-premises environment. And it supports Windows, Linux and Mac OS. And we'll see the features. File shares are very secure, smart, cross-platform, easily managed, built for hybrid flexibility and harmonious. The users are: we can completely replace or supplement traditional on-premises file servers, lift and shift applications and simplify cloud development. Let me give you a simple example. When developers or administrators who are working on virtual machines in the cloud, they often need to set of tools and utilities, and copying those utilities to each VM can be a time consuming exercise. What they can do is, by mounting this Azure file share locally on the virtual machine, they can quickly access their tools and utilities and no copying is required. This saves a much time. And key benefits are shared access, fully managed, scripting and tooling, resiliency and familiar programmability. Resiliency is a term used for ability to face the challenges. Like replacing on-premises file shares with Azure files means you no longer have to wake up to deal with local power outages or network issues. Before going to see how to create an Azure file share, let me tell you a concept: storage accounts. So we need storage accounts to create an Azure file shares. And what are the type of storage accounts available for Azure file shares? There are two main types of storage accounts you will use for Azure file shares. One is general purpose version 2 storage accounts and file storage accounts. I'll show you exactly how these options you need to choose in the Azure portal. Using general purpose storage accounts, we can deploy Azure file shares on hard disk drives, whereas we can use solid state drives, which are SSD, in file storage accounts. And when we go with general purpose version 2, we can store the other storage resources such as blobs, containers, queues or tables. But when we choose file storage, we don't have the blob, containers, queues and tables. We only have file shares. Open the Azure portal, go to storage accounts. If you don't see storage account tab here, you can just go here and type storage accounts. Okay. Click add here for storage accounts. And then give the resource group. If resource group is not existing, click here to create new and give the storage account name and see the conditions. The name must be unique across all existing storage accounts in Azure, and it must be 3 to 4 characters long and contain only lowercase letters and numbers. So give the storage account name. I have given the name, choose the location, and in performance, if you choose standard, you need to select the account kind as storage v2 general purpose. If you want to go with premium, then in account kind you need to select file storage. In these two options only you can find the file storage option. If you select standard, in replication you have LRS, ZRS, GRS and all the 6. but if you go to premium, only two are available, LRS and ZRS file storage, and in replication you have only LRS and ZRS. I'm going to create two types of storage using storage accounts. One, I'll create standard, so this is a general purpose standard, and creating, I'll also create the premium one. So click next. This soft delete option I'll explain you in part 3. Click next. And remember this large file shares. I'll tell you this concept while creating the Azure file share. Here I am keeping it disabled for a purpose, and create. While it is in progress, let me create for premium also. Similarly, go to storage accounts, click add here, select the resource group. Here give the account name, location, performance is now premium. In account kind, select file storage. You can read here, this account kind always allows you to create Azure file shares with premium performance characteristics that can be tailored to your needs. Next, networking, data protection, S. While it is in progress, I'll tell you the concept of premium and standard. We have a premium Azure file storage, which are backed by SSD drives and are deployed in file storage account type. Just now we have seen. Whereas standard, these are backed by HDD and are deployed in general purpose version 2. I have created two storage accounts. Deployment is completed. Go to resource, storage accounts. Say these two are, this is a general one and this is a premium one. So if you click on storage accounts, this is a general purpose. You have containers, file shares, tables and queues. And when you go for premium, you will have only file share. You don't have the blobs, queues and containers. Before I create a file share, I'll tell you the differences between these premium and standard. The features are same for both standard and premium, but there are four main differences based on billing, redundancy option, maximum file share and regional availability. For standard, you have pay as you go model, and for premium, you have provision billing model, which means you pay for how much storage you provision rather than how much storage you actually ask for. In redundancy, standard is available for LRS, ZRS, GRS and GZRS. This is locally redundant, zone redundant, geo redundant, geo zone redundant. And for premium, it is available only for LRS and ZRS storage. This I have shown you in Azure portal while creating a storage account, right? And maximum size of file share, for standard by default it can span up only up to 5 terabytes, and for premium it is 100 terabytes maximum. This is the maximum limit. However, in case of standard, if you want to increase more than 5 terabytes, you have an option called large file share. I will explain you this maximum share concept while I create a share file share. So once we enable the large file share, we cannot come back. I'll show you through demo in Azure portal. And regional availability, standard is available in all Azure regions, whereas premium is not available in all regions. These are the basic differences between standard and premium types of file share. Now let us create a file share. Go to storage accounts. We have already created premium and standard. This is the general, which is standard, and this is premium. Let us first see the general one. In general, you can scroll down here and go for file share. Otherwise, here also you have an option called file shares. Okay, either ways you can do it. Click on the file share, and there are no file shares here. Click on add. Give the file share name. Remember, all are in small letters. There should not be any capital letter. I have given the name, and you can specify the quota. See the maximum limit, it is 5 terabytes, and here you specify in GBs. Suppose if I give 1 GB, I can go up to only 1 GB. However, you can edit the quota later And if you have not specified anything here and if you leave it empty, you can still go and create, and maximum of 5 terabytes will be assigned. I'm not giving anything here. See the quota, it has been 5 terabytes, the maximum limit, it has been assigned. You can also right click here and edit quota. You can give 1 GB or anything. Okay, let me put to 10 GB here. Successfully updated file share quota. Click on this. There are various options. Connect, this is used for mounting. This I'll explain you in part 2. And you can upload any files or anything you want, and you can delete the share, and you can edit the quota, and you can add the directories like folders. Now let us create the premium one. This is premium storage account. Here you have only file shares option, no containers and blobs. Here click on add, and you can see the conditions here. Sizing your file share. Here you can specify the name and the provision capacity. So minimum is 100 GB and maximum is 100 terabytes. And create. File share is created. This is a premium file share. When you open it, you will have the same options as you have for standard. You can mount, upload, add a folder, and delete share, and you can change the quota or performance. There is one interesting point here. The provision capacity of the share can be decreased only once every 24 hours since the last increase. Suppose I have increased this file share provision capacity to 150 GB. Let us think. So from 150 GB, I can decrease as many times as I want. But if I increase again, I have to wait for 24 hours. So that is a concept. Example, for from 150 GB I have increased to 160 GB. So I need to wait for 24 hours to decrease it later. Suppose if I want to decrease less than 150 GB only, I am not going above 150 GB. So my last increase was 150 GB. I can decrease as many times as I want. But once I increase, I need to wait for 24 hours for decreasing the quota. Okay. And for standard, I'll show you the option of large file share. So this is the general one, which is standard premium share, standard file share. Here go to files, file shares. The maximum quota is 5 terabytes. Here it is assigned 10 GB, but if I want to go further beyond 5 terabytes, you have an option. Go to storage account first. In storage account, you have an option configuration. In configuration, you have an option called large file shares. If you enable this one, you cannot come back again. So the change is permanent. It supports maximum of 100 terabytes. You can enable this and you can go back to files and you can increase it to 100 terabytes, the file share size. Even though it is standard, you can increase it to 100 terabytes like as premium. And you can upload any files or anything you want up to the specified quota. So in standard I have given 10 GB. So let me upload one text document here. Upload. Select a file from your computer. You can tick this if the file is already existing with the same name and upload. It has been uploaded. These file shares are just like a disk in your computer. You can mount this using this connect option. So how to mount the drive in your Windows, I will explain you in the part 2 of the video. Let us meet in part 2.